Side.
What up, world? Welcome to another edition of Suplex City to City. I'm your host, Marcus, and I have my tag team partner, David, aka El Davo. How are you doing today, young fella?
Oh man, I can't complain. Can't complain. Got a good show on tap for tonight. Glad you all can make it with us. Enjoy the ride.
What up, Easy? See, you made it, man. We was talking about you right before we came on, and bam, surprise!
There
Uh,
he is.
Man, got a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and get this thing started up. First, let's talk about what is now becoming probably one of the saddest moments in wrestling as it's becoming a day what after WrestleMania's Raw,
Yeah.
it's when they usually do releases. And it's been a sad day, but this time it was a lot more shocking at some of the names that they released. And only because like you said, we was discussing before, some of those were in prominent storylines. So we'll jump right into it. And that's the releases. You got some pretty crazy names. You
Crazy.
got Kari Sane, you got the Motor City Machine Guns, you got the Wide Sixes, you got uh Alistair Black and Selena Vega. Then you got Apollo Cruz, then you got Santo Escobar. Like those are some prominent names that were ultimately let go. And if you could just choose one of those names or one of those titles or one of those groups and say, okay, we need to keep this person, which one would you take or keep?
Oh man. I'll rip Kyrie Zane. I would keep.
Hmm.
I mean, I could kind of see where the program was going between her, Oscar, and EO Sky. So I feel they should have kept her. And yeah, I'm seeing all kind of stuff online saying they need to bring her back. People in WWE was upset, not only the superstars but some of the like management as well.
Easy said. Meanwhile, Maxine Dupree is still there.
Wow, come on, man, you gotta let her make it. Let Maxine make it.
I was more surprised with the Aleister Black and Selena Vega. I felt like Selena had more success with Aleister Black than AEW. He comes
Facts.
over from AEW and all of a sudden now he's going again. I felt that was weird. Like,
Yeah, it was very weird. I could see. I mean, I'm coming to the theory that TKO stepped in and was like, "Hey, uh, y'all got to make cuts somewhere." And on a, I mean, at this point, if I was Alistair Black, I wouldn't even want to come back. To just my opinion, I wouldn't even want to come back if I was him.
I'm just at a loss for words for the Motor City Machine Guns, the Wyatt Six. Like, why'd you put that whole faction together and do this whole big theatrical
Yeah.
notion of they're going to be here for a while and for a long time, and then bam, you release them? I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah,
And
that's
I do agree with what you said. I do think TKO, even though Triple H is trying to get out in front of it and say it's him, I think this is more of TKO saying, okay, we're gonna move these cats because we can. Because I find it very ironic that this happened right after the dude from TKO. what is his name? Shapiro gets
Yeah.
on and says, yeah, we make the calls. Triple H is there, but we override those calls when we want to. And then all of a sudden, these type of names get released, and you ask yourself, what is Triple H doing? And then you start to go back to what Shapiro said, and then you're like, okay, this is not just Triple H. This is the top telling him what to do, and it's okay. Like I feel like he's in a power struggle at the current moment. I think he
Mhm.
wants to be the guy that makes the calls, but he currently can't make them because there's somebody above him making them. And to keep the some of the talent that does like him comfortable, he's gonna say that and put that out there. And that's just my thought and my theory. Easy. You have a thought or theory of what's going on with this TKO and Triple H power struggle and what you have, David?
I mean, I feel it's a power struggle too. Like I say, they came to him say, "Hey, we got to make some cuts, and you just got to be okay with it." I mean, to me, the Y6 was a good group at first. Now all they're doing is kind of beefing with the MFTs. I mean, in a group of that size, that's all you really can do is beef with other groups of that size. So I kind of see why they got rid of them. Alistair Black and Selena, they shouldn't have got rid of them. Kyrie Zane never should have let them go. Motor City Machine Guns, it was all about the the spots that you put them in. I feel if they would have put them in better spots, then they could have done more with their characters and stuff. And then another topic, do you think this is a question I wanted to ask you as well as the viewers? Do you think the releases, well, the people that got released are just going to be picked up by TNA, and that way through the TNA WWE agreement, they still will kind of be interacting with WWE in some way?
I'm gonna say this. I think you have some traction there because TNA quickly came out and told the Motor City Machine Guns that they are always welcome at TNA.
Mm-hmm.
That was too fast. I think they had a heads up. I do think most of them do go to TNA. I do think most of them do show back up on WWE in some shape or form. The thing is, if you wanted it that way, then why not just give them to TNA and say, okay, hey, we'll pay this percentage of the roster, you pay that percentage of the roster, and that way we can still use them when we want to use them per se. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah,
I don't understand. I mean, I guess because it may was that Kalani Jordan that went to TNA and then made a big name, and then she
yeah,
came right back, and I was like, what are we doing? Like, you had her on your roster, and now you want her back after she had made a name. Even I mean, I guess that's some of the things they want to do. I guess is make a name bigger for themselves, and and ultimately when they get to that point of oh man, they get to a point of like Joe Hendry status,
mm-hmm,
then they want to bring him back. So I guess I mean if you think about it, a lot of them have done it. Naomi did it.
yeah.
Um,
Now they have Indy Hartwell. She's over there.
yep.
She's been killing it from what I've been watching. Zaya Lee, she's over there. Um, who else?
No,
Of
no, they
course.
have some guys. I mean, some they have some talent that can go. It's just
Mm-hmm.
that if you're WWE moving forward, what's the plan and what's the ultimate goal of the releases? Is to release talent that is not being used properly? Is it talent that you you feel has run its course? Is it talent that you just don't want to deal with because of certain circumstances? I mean, I think sometimes they got to go a little bit more in depth of why they no longer have these individuals on the roster because it leaves us to try to. try to figure out what's going on, especially with a Sami Zayn and a Wyatt Six thing. And the Wyatt Six just finished up with the MFTs,
Yeah.
and now they're gone. Sami Zayn was in the middle of a storyline, and now she's going. So, I mean, it's kind of weird out there, man.
I think it's a case of what Karrion Cross was saying before he got released. He could kind of predicted that it was coming already, and if those of you who haven't watched his documentary on YouTube, you can. He's basically talking about uh, TKO coming in, putting their foot in the door, adding their 2 cents in, getting celebrities, um, all these big time people that have nothing to do with wrestling, but then you bring them in and just kind of insert them into a storyline where is no rhyme or reason why they're just there.
No, I agree with you.
And then you have like when the celebrities come in, the wrestlers, they don't get that spot that they're supposed to get. Like Aleister Black was supposed to have the place of Pat McAfee, but TKO stepped in, and you see the result. Pat McAfee's gone. Now Aleister Black is gone.
So
So
moving forward, man, I think just TKO has to come out and start saying these are the things that we're doing. This has nothing to do with Triple H, and Triple H has to just let them do what they do and make the best of the situation. In my book,
yeah, yeah, pretty much.
let's move over to SmackDown. SmackDown was definitely popping. Um, some things happened that kind of caught me by surprise. One was seeing Jacob Fact 2 back on SmackDown, and then he completely just destroyed Solo Siako in the MVP. Do you think this was a good move moving forward with the whole Roman Reigns thing in the future? What do you see about this, and what do you see about it moving forward?
this match can go. I mean, we all saw the outcome of it. I it could go a number of ways. When, cause number one, we all kind of see that he's leaving SmackDown. He's going to Raw to challenge for the title at Backlash that Roman has. Um, then also in this match, you see where Jimmy and Jay come out. He tells them backstage, "I don't need y'all help. I don't want y'all help. Y'all just stay in the back." But in the match, the rest of the MFTs get involved, and so now they feel they have to come out. But they stop because they see Jacob is fending all of them off. So they don't step in.
Hmm.
I mean, it could also have something to do with them eventually want to reunite the bloodline. Because you could see it could be Roman and the Usos, or they could completely twist it up and do Jacob and the Usos versus Roman. It's just something to think about.
Hmm. I like that they're making Jacob Fatu strong. It took them a long time to actually get there. I thought they should have been used him. I know he got hurt. I like where they're pushing him forward. It's a good move for him. It's a good look for them. Um, he needs to be with Roman and them, like because I think
Hmm.
that boosts him up. I think that, but they have to be the good guys this time. They can't be the bad guys. If they're the bad guys, then you just starting the same storyline over that you started before.
Hmm.
And I think
Okay.
that can get a little bit annoying, a little bit irritating, a little bit like, oh, we're doing this again. So it has to be a little bit of difference to it if we're going to go that route per se.
Okay. Okay. I see that. I see that.
Speaking of going a different route, what are we doing with Tiffany Stratton? How you feel about her being the new USA Women's Champion, and is it a good fit for her? Like I'm baffled about how we got here with her.
Um. Uh, okay. So one point I wanted to make about this match, I don't know if anybody else caught it, but when Julia came out and presented the ref with the title, her side plates were not on there.
Mm,
They were the default WWE side plates.
mm,
So I tried to watch the match as okay, this is gonna be a good match, but their side play issue kept sticking out. I was like, oh, Julius losing the title.
mm.
And now look what we got.
So what you're saying is they got to do a better job at hiding certain things and not making it so obvious. But in the same sense,
Yes.
we have Tiffany Stratton who went from being a main eventer and in the world championship picture to now she's holding the USA Women's Championship. And then it was so weird she didn't show up at WrestleMania.
Hmm.
What I'm just saying, and I ask you, is she that type of talent that she because she's not a Becky Lynch to me yet,
Right. Right. Right.
where you
Right.
can move her down and she can still hold her own and then still be is she that? Is she strong enough to do that? Is what I'm asking.
I feel that they when they brought her in, they shouldn't have had her in the main event picture.
Mm,
They should have had her in the US title picture and then
mm.
elevated her to the main event picture because it's like now she was in the main event scene
What to do
and
with
to
her
go
now?
right. It's like I don't feel she should stay in the main event picture because she's getting there. She's still getting there to me. But for her to hold the US title right now, I don't think she should be holding the title either.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit off topic. Where do you rate her in? Is she in the top five of women wrestling in WWE right now? Is she top five?
No, 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 no.
Top 10?
Maybe top 10,
Oh man.
maybe
Hmm. So okay, let's go down that list. We got Rhea, who's better than her. Io, who's better than her.
Rhea,
Becky,
Io, Becky. You got Lash is getting up there
not
under
yet, not yet, not
not
yet.
yet.
No. Oh, you do got Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
You
You
do
got
got
Alexa.
yep. So that's five.
I
Who else?
mean,
Naomi's
even
not there. Bianca's not
Naomi,
there.
but
So
they
that's
still
seven.
better than her.
No, you right.
Um,
Um, who else?
even though, let me see who else.
I think
You got
Roxanne Perez is better than.
yes, that's just who I was about to say. Roxanne. Um, you got Liv.
Yeah, I put Liv up there too.
You
Yeah,
got
I put
Liv.
Liv.
Raquel.
Ooh, so there is 10. Okay. I mean, if you Jesus start to really
Um,
think about it, yeah, you.
yeah, I mean, cause we had that phase
She was just a
of
new face, a new shiny toy. That's it.
right, right, right. And so it's not it's like now what do you do with her? And
Got
to
you.
me, to put the title on her now, no, she still needs to be brought up.
Hopefully they keep the belt on her for a little bit, and she put on some banger matches. Um, and then we'll readjust and reevaluate her after that.
Hmm. That's
And
cool.
probably one of the funniest segments.
Gingerbread man.
Hey, Trick Williams, Sami Zayn. Actually, you remember when we said that putting them together would be a heck of a duo for
I
for
mean,
for 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 entertainment purposes, and it has done nothing but live up to
exactly,
that.
exactly. Cause Sammy is one of those ones where
You gotta applaud the man. Like
you got
he's
to.
he's doing his job, man.
He knows when to cut it on and when to cut it off.
We haven't really got to this whole WWE being sold yet. When it does happen, we'll have a big discussion on it. Um, I got you.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
All right.
Um, we appreciate you joining in on the show, man. We look forward to hear from you. Um, a lot of this is just our opinion as we go, and we pick up some things as we go. I will say having got you. He says I have the info, sirs. Laugh like Marcus would cry. Hey man,
All
I
right.
got you. We just one of the guys where we like to wait and see. Don't get me wrong, we hear some of the stuff on the back end, which is dope. Sometimes you'll hear us talk about it. We talked about putting the belt on Trick Williams, which we thought was absolutely correct. If you go
Yes.
back a couple episodes, you'll hear us talk about that. Sami Zayn has been doing his best work as a heel, and it's funny, man, because we we said you put them two together, and it would give exactly what you're looking for.
He's giving that magic.
Yeah, man. Um, but what's next for them? In the essence of Sami Zayn going against Trick Williams? Are we go putting
I,
him in the cage? Or we go put him in a last man standing match? What are we doing next to enhance what they're currently
hmm.
doing and ultimately end the feud? What would you do?
With the ooh, with the I haven't really thought about that.
Yeah, I thought about it a little bit. He says it depends on TK Riders.
Hey, that it does
we
kind of
have we
depend
have talked
on
about TK and
it.
everything that's
It
going
does kind
on.
of depend on that. With the match stipulation, I'm not sure.
If
Um,
from your point of view, crew, what would you how would you end this feud? Me, I would put them in a cage, let them have a little bit of fun. Because Sami Zayn will put on a match, so will Trick Williams.
mhm.
Um, I kind of would like them to add somebody to that group as the Gingerbread Man. Would y'all not like
Who would you
who?
add?
Let me think. Let me think about it. Give me a second.
And would it be a wrestler or someone
Nah,
from
nah,
the
it has to be a
outside?
wrestler. Somebody. What's the one guy in NXT? Kind of light skinned dude, swole. He had ran into Trick Williams a couple times and back in NXT. I can't think of his name.
Dion Lennox.
I think it might be Dion Lennox.
Yeah.
Uh,
They could, but he's with Dark State now.
give me a second. I can tell you exactly when Hell in a Cell is. Just give me 1 second. Or David, do you have Hell in a Cell?
Let me see when that is. I would, me personally, I would kind of end that match in for Backlash.
How would you end it?
Um, I would say a street fight. Just
Hell in a Cell is not till October. So yeah, we can't wait that long.
yeah, yeah. I mean, but they did announce that now Lil Yachty is the full time manager of Trick. So
Got you.
obviously, this he's in it for the long run. But they don't have an expiration date on that. So
It like I say, I would like to see them end in a cage match, finish it off. But I think they should add somebody preferably from NXT,
hmm.
to bring up some more new talent to add to the roster. Man, it'll be fun to see. Let's move on to the next one. Um, you got Fatal Influence. Speaking of NXT, Fatal Influence came up. JC Jane and her crew. How you feel about this? I think we called this too. Um,
Yeah.
And when she dropped the belt, I think we both said, "Hey, she's probably in that crew." But you said the crew was probably coming because I said I know she's coming. They ultimately had a fight, a match with Rhea Ripley, which is wild because they shouldn't have had a match with her in the first place.
They good, but not that good.
Right? That's what I was thinking. He said
Um,
sign three more plus with TKOs. Sean probably moving with Trick probably being protected and pushed. Uh, I think Sean's staying. I don't think Sean is moving.
right.
Sean is doing a really good job. If anything, they've given Sean a lot longer leash to play with. Um, I heard they're hiring new writers, and one of them is supposed to take over SmackDown. I don't think
Yeah,
you want to mess with
cause
the formula of it's different. And when I say it's different, you got big time names, like big time guys that you really got to deal with. You got to deal with the Rhea Ripleys. You got to deal with the Cody Rhodes. And honestly, Shawn Michaels isn't there yet. And I don't think he's going to be ready because he's so used to dealing with up and comers, which is totally different.
yeah.
Am I lying?
Yeah, it's different with the NXT because with NXT it's like he's bangers after bangers after bangers, and you're working hard to get to the main roster. But then Triple H takes over the main roster and he further builds them up. I mean, when the sales start going, I mean, they probably will have more drafts, but that'll probably be later on down the line, stuff like that.
So
Um,
what? So what I'm hearing, and if I'm just completely wrong, I know USA um told WWE and TKO, hey, we need a big time star in the women's division, and that's why Rhea Ripley is moving that way.
hmm
Or else they said they wouldn't want to keep the contract. So I understand why they made that move. We got to remember that sometimes these networks have their hand in who they want on TV per se, and
exactly.
it makes things a lot more difficult because if you have a whole plan and somebody tells you, hey, we want this and we want that or else, and you're pretty much going to oblige by it. So
Right. Which
the
is
liquidating of talent, that's always been WWE though. Like, let's not act like we haven't seen this before. Um, I don't, and I'm gonna say this because I don't like to make things political. There's people in office that I believe will stop the sale of an American-made company going that way. But I
hmm
do believe that they have one individual person in the name of Vince McMahon. If he does buy them back, but he will have help. But it is what it is, man. Um, Speaking of, ads are money, and so are celebs. Wrestling true OGs, they shoot even with the big. Yeah, you correct.
yeah, they do. I mean, some celebs they good, some celebs they not, but it's just a trial and error business, so you gotta go with the flow. It is what it is.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to one of our watchers and listeners. Shout out to Nick O. Nick. This is for anybody.
Shout out
If you,
Nick.
yeah, shout out Nick O. Baby, we appreciate you. Shout out to anybody who wants us to review a PLE. Give us the year and which one you want us to take a look at. We'll review it like we did. He asked me, reached out. He said, "Hey, can you give me what you think about the 1990 Royal Rumble?" And I said, "Hey, man, I have no problem taking a look at it." The wild thing was the graphics because y'all can see it. Um, but for all in all, it wasn't. and I'll let David get more in this because David brought it up. The overall writing was a lot different than what it
Lot
currently
different.
is today. Um, jump a little bit into that. What you saw, David?
I mean, like you said, the graphics and everything way totally different from then to now. Um, some of the production, it was a lot different too. Like they would announce the wrestlers who was gonna be in the Rumble. Now I think they maybe like announce maybe a handful of them, and then we're surprised at the rest. Depending on how you look at it, that's cool, or it may not be so cool. Um, Another aspect that I thought was okay
There
was
wasn't no championship matches. It was weird.
now it wasn't. I
Was it? It
mean,
was.
but
Go
then you
ahead.
have the champ in the Royal Rumble. We've seen that before. Well, after the '90 Rumble, we've seen that, but it's still kind of weird to me to have the champ in the Rumble.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna give you a rundown of what we saw. You had the Bushwhackers versus the Fabulous Rugos. Bushwhackers won. You had Brutus, the Barber Beefcake, some wild names, just so you guys know, versus the Genius. It was a double DQ.
We was
Um,
young, we ain't know no better.
right? Because Brutus the Beefcake was the guy back, one of the guys, like
Hey, he was
with the
cool.
scissors. Yeah, hey man. It was at his like his little setup where they the what they call themselves, Marty Jannetty and
The uh the Rockers.
yeah, that's when the Rockers broke up. Man, he threw him through the glass. You had Ronnie Garvin versus Greg the Hammer Valentine. Ronnie Garvin. If dog, I was watching these matches. It was like, okay,
I was trying to remember certain things, but
I was too,
yeah,
man. It was,
I was like, no, it's not
um,
happening.
see here's what I say about Sid. Sid was with WWE for how long? We mostly know Sid from when he went to WW. I mean WCW.
WCW.
Don't get me wrong, he started with WWE. He was a big guy, but we mostly remember him, especially when he broke his leg off the top rope.
Yeah, that
Um,
was nasty.
well, I hate I hate when people get mad because they didn't get something or someone else. When was the last time Sid touched the ring? And I mean, let's be honest.
Mm,
And if you're not our age, I don't think you know who Sid Vicious really was.
right.
Like I'm just being honest. You have a whole new crew after us of guys who don't understand. So in that point, he if I ask you to give me the top 10 big men that wrestled, is Sid Vicious one of your top 10? And I'm
Yeah,
just being
just
honest.
just being honest.
You said Rodman Hall of Fame versus Sid. Did you know how popular Rodman was because he was wrestling in the NBA finals? I mean, he was wrestling and was in the NBA finals. He missed the practice to go wrestle
Mm-hmm.
WCW. He like you gotta look at some of the things that moment of what Rodman did was tell me what Sid did like that was bigger than that moment. Like if I could ask you that, what did Sid Vicious do that was bigger than that moment of what Dennis Rodman did? And there's nothing. And I'm not trying to be rude to Sid Vicious or discredit anything that he did. Um, I can understand why they have him on the backside of the WWE Hall of Fame. That's kind of like Steve Kerr and Michael Jordan when they go into the Hall of Fame. Are you gonna give the same to Steve Kerr as you give to Michael Jordan? No, you're not. They did. Like I'm not discrediting. He did hold the title. There's a lot of people that held the title. Kofi Kingston held the title. You think they gonna give Kofi Kingston the same as? I'm just saying, you gonna give Kofi Kingston the same as Stone Cold Steve Austin? I'm not a
Oh
say guy either.
man.
I'm just saying I'm trying to put it together where you can and this is good conversation. This is what I like. This is what we come for. David, do you have any input on the whole Sid
I'm
Vicious
I'm
thing?
I'm I mean, I'm not a Sid guy either. Like you said, at Crew they could have gave him more time, but then you also kind of have to understand that this is the production. Some people run over, so they have to cut other people. I mean, it just is what it is. You have to take it for what it's for. Are
Agreed.
some people outraged about it? Sure, I get it. I can understand. But at the end of the day, they have to do what they have to do in
And
order
he's
to
in the
get
Hall of
this show
Fame. I
running
think
smoothly.
now if they didn't put him in the Hall of Fame,
Then you'll have something to say about it.
yeah. But let's get back to Royal Rumble 1990. I want to talk about the entrance in the Royal Rumble. Hey, they had some crazy names in that Royal Rumble for 1990.
Man,
You had Shawn
Rod.
Michaels. You had Shawn Michaels, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, The
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate Warrior, Dusty Rhodes, Bret the Hitman Hart, Roddy Piper, Ted DiBiase, Macho Man Randy Savage, uh, Andre the Giant, Jimmy Snuka, and Hulk Hogan.
Man, those were the
Sheesh.
big time names back then. Big time names. I
If I'm
mean,
correct, pretty much all of them are in the Hall of Fame.
pretty much. I
Jesus.
mean, it may be a handful that's not, but yeah.
Nah, I think all of them in. I think Shawn Michaels in. I think Mr. Perfect's in. I think the Ultimate Warrior, Dusty Rhodes, Bret the Hitman Hart, Roddy
Yeah.
Piper, I think Ted DiBiase's in. Macho Man Randy Savage is in. Andre the Giant is in. I think
Well,
every
yeah, I
single one
take
of
that
them.
back then. Yeah. Hey, that was one of the games, WrestleFest.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, that game. Hey, man. I'm gonna have to go to Cidercade. I think that's where they got the game at.
Yeah, man, they do. Overall, man, for the Royal Rumble, and like I said, I want to give a shout out to Nico who asked us to take a look at it. This is out to anybody out there. If y'all got a pay per view, y'all want us to watch, critique, give it a grade. I gave it a B minus. It was just like it's like David said, it was a real production and how they did things. Almost every superstar who's in the Royal Rumble had a backstage moment of talking about winning the Rumble. It was wild.
Exactly. And now they don't do that anymore.
Exactly. It was. I'm talking about y'all. Also, remember the pay per view was only 2 hours and 30 minutes. The Royal Rumble took forever. I was telling David
Oh
this.
man.
I
I
dozed off in the middle of the Royal Rumble. Woke up. Hulk Hogan is still in there wrestling like five other people. Like, and I was like,
At one
what is
point I
going
just
on?
got up, started doing other stuff, and it was just on in the background.
It was wild, but it was something to take a look at. Looking at the production, it's like you said, it's much different. I think now the graphics are much better. Uh, pro, I,
Hmm.
so at Crew, who has the better who has the better mic skills? Was it the guys back in the day, or is it the guys today? If you took the top mic skills
Hmm.
and put the guys from back in the day, let's say the guys from the last 25 years to the guys of the previous 25 years, and you put them together, you take Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, you take Dusty Rhodes, you take Ric Flair, and you take who else? Who's one of those big names that could work the mic? You take Sting and you put him up against the new age of the CM Punks.
It's Seth
The
Rollins.
yeah. Who would you
Ooh.
feel wins? David, do you have any? Who would you take? Would you take the old school? Would you take the new school?
Um.
Easy. Where you at, man? Who would you take?
I'm gonna have to go with old school, man. I'm gonna have to go with old school
Yeah,
on
because you can
this
put the
one.
Rock in there too.
I mean, it was something about the old school way, like,
Stone, you can put Stone Cold in there. Sheesh.
ooh, ooh, yeah. I think I'm gonna have to stick with the old school. I mean, just listening, going back and hearing some of the Dusty Rose promos, the Ric
Yeah,
Flair
hey, Dusty
promos.
used to get it, bro.
I
Hey,
mean, he'll have you laughing at yourself
man.
when
True,
he's talking about you.
true, true,
I
dog.
mean,
True.
come on now.
All right, I give y'all in the chat. I give y'all one thing. Who's the most underrated dude to be on the mic that we don't talk about? I have him in mind, but I'm gonna see if anybody says
Hmm.
it. Who you have? Do you have anybody that you was
From
like, oh
old
man, that
school or new school?
doesn't matter, bro. Doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You want me to just give you mine?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Enzo Amore.
Yeah, I mean,
No, come
we
on,
we
man.
we me and you know he has mic skills.
No, that's what
Me
I'm
and you
saying.
know he has mic
I'm
skills.
I'm saying
But
he's probably one of the most
yeah,
underrated dudes on the mic.
he
You put a
is.
mic in his hand, he go work you. Like I felt like if nobody talks to him about his mic skills because of the whole his whole attitude in the back and assuming things of that nature. But
Yeah,
that dude could work the mic. Who you got?
he could. Even off the mic. As that one episode when the mic just cut off.
Yeah.
He still had the mic skills. Um, whew, that one's kind of hard. That one's kind of hard. That one's kind of hard, I must say.
I give you some time to think. We'll move on to the next. Let's talk about Raw tonight. Raw came on tonight. It's not very. We usually don't have very many pictures of Raw because it's just ended, and they rarely have pictures up
Right.
for me to take. So let's just talk about what happened on Raw. Biggest takeaway from Raw tonight for you.
I'm real excited to see where the whole Jacob and Roman um storyline is going. Of course, they're gonna fight at Backlash, but I don't think they should put the belt on him just now. I think they're gonna have him lose to Roman, and then he has to deal with the fact that he has to acknowledge him.
Hmm. Hmm.
What about your biggest takeaway?
Yeah, it was a good show.
it was good. It was good. I give it a B plus.
Um, there's a couple things. Most importantly, no CM Punk. Did you guys see
Hmm.
that? That's big because I got a feeling they're gonna move CM Punk to SmackDown.
Smackdown.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was one of my big takeaways. The other is I don't. You and I talked about it. I like these little side quests when they're doing backstage interviews and you have to look deep in the back to see what's going on. You see Maxine constantly talking with Division,
Yeah.
Logan Paul, and Austin Theory. Word on the street is she's going to become their
The
manager,
hmm.
which is let's take a step back. Old school, back in because you and I both saw, like we said, 1990 Royal Rumble. There was a lot of managers,
Yeah. A lot of managers
a
around the
lot of
ring.
managers, and I love the way they incorporated those managers too. The managers was always doing something, either talking to somebody, distracting
Hmm.
somebody, getting in on the match. I like that.
And the
Um,
managers had multiple superstars.
yep, yep,
Like
yep.
with Jimmy Hart, each time one of his superstars got eliminated, I don't know if you caught it, but he appeared with the next superstar, but in a completely different outfit.
Yeah. See,
So yeah.
Raw was interesting. I like that they let Roxanne Perez get the win in her hometown. That was dope. If
Yeah,
y'all didn't catch the crowd, they were
the
going
crowd went
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, when she came out, which was dope. Um, what y'all think they doing with uh Stephanie? They say she got a dislocated
Hmm.
rotator cuff. Is she out for a while because she held the belt and she's kind of still banged up? Is that what they doing with her? Is that what we're going with
That
her?
could that could be the case, or it could be they just keeping her off of TV until they find something to do with her.
Got you. Um, Io Sky, Becky Lynch. That match was actually a good match until Oscar gets involved.
Yeah, yeah, and
Um,
that's and with that match, it was a good match, like you said. Um, they're gonna need something for EO to do, and besides the Oscar thing, because I know she's doing that right now. But I could see her holding the Intercontinental title
is
unless
that?
they're. Hmm.
I mean, because who's Liv fighting? That's what I'm saying. Who's I don't know who's Liv fighting. I do I
Yeah.
like the Street Profits and what happened with them. I do like that. I like how they told Seth, "Hey, this ain't about you. This is about the belts."
Yeah, cause that answered one of my questions from last week.
Yeah,
I
it
was
did.
like,
It
are they
did.
with I was saying, are they with Seth, or are they just after the titles? And now they come back and say, hey, it's not about you. We after those titles. So guess I got my answer.
Yeah, man. That was pretty cool. They helped out Joe Hendry. It's weird because why did Joe Hendry only call out Logan Paul? That makes me think that they're going to drop the belt soon.
Yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah,
it is
yeah.
it just me or I'm saying I'm just putting my for him to just only
Now I mean you right, because this will go back to what I said with the bloodline getting back together. And they having all the gold. Roman has the main title. The Usos will have the tag team titles.
hmm, easy. What you think? I know you are on the Jacob Fatu. You like the Jacob Fatu attacking Roman, and do you ultimately think they should put the belt on Jacob? I know we all gonna say no because he's still raw. He's
It's not time. I mean, even he admitted on SmackDown that he's not ready.
yeah. So
But I
yeah,
do like the
see, we
fact,
all got the
yeah,
we
he's
all on
not
the same
ready.
page with
He's not
that.
ready.
We don't think he should put the belt on. So if you gonna move this storyline forward, and I'm talking to you, Easy, and you, David, what are we looking forward to when they create the bloodline back? What is it? What is it you're looking for? Or what you looking for them to do? Because I feel like if they were going to reform the bloodline, then they should have kept the Wyatt Six.
To battle with, hmm,
Because think about it like this: they beat up their family. Now they want to attack the hierarchy of the family.
yeah, I see that.
But I mean, they're not. They're no longer there. They
Yeah,
all
so
unemployed. So I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to it. Where's Backlash at anyway? Anybody know?
it's
Oh, Tampa.
in, yeah, Tampa, Florida. I mean, it could go a number of ways. I mean, like I said, with the Jacob and Roman thing, Jacob could lose fair and square. He has to acknowledge Roman. Does bringing the bloodline to those four, or he could still lose to Roman, but doesn't want to acknowledge him.
Mm.
Um, they keep going back and forth over the couple of weeks. Somehow, the Usos go with him because even though he doesn't want help, it's seeming like him and Jay
Mm.
are kind of
Mm.
on the same wavelength
You see what Easy said?
to get all the bloodline on Raw. There's gonna be too many, too many. I mean, it's good, it's good, but all of them on one show, there will be too many. You
What-
got Roman, you got the
uh,
Usos.
who's
I
gonna be the
mean,
first female that they add to that group?
mm,
Is it Naya?
ooh,
Y'all know
I
they cousins too.
yeah, I would like to see a female bloodline.
Mm.
I think Naya touched on this in one of her interviews way back. She said it
She
was
did.
good. She said that she would like to see a female bloodline also, but I mean,
Well, Naomi's there by marriage, but okay, I give it to you.
hey, she's still hey, she's
No,
still
no,
in there.
I give it to you. Like I get it.
And to be honest, I would put her in there and have her as the valet for the Usos.
Nah, nah,
Why
bro.
not?
She
I
her own
mean,
thing.
no,
Especially
no, no. Hear me out.
no, bro. No, bro. You can't though. Okay, let's. No, she was
At times when you have the men and the women getting involved, hey, you already got a manager. She could double up as a wrestler too.
no, but I feel like manager, her being a manager, kind of like downplay how good she is as a women wrestler. Dog,
I mean,
dog, she was doing her best work before she left. We
I'm
cannot lie about that.
I'm not negating it, and I'm not saying add her as their manager off real. I
Mm,
mean,
easy,
somewhere
easy.
down the line,
How
cause
you
yeah,
feel
I
about
want to
that,
see
bro?
her come back and do her big one.
Easy. How you feel about that, bro? I don't. I'm not feeling that. I'm not. Naomi as so is she a manager or is she not their manager? What is she?
I
What?
mean, she could be that manager when it's needed.
Oh man. Oh, I don't.
I mean,
Hmm.
because Jimmy can't always be the one to calm down Jay. Eventually, Jimmy's
Oh, you.
gonna get tired, and he's
I'm
gonna.
so easy. Is that the right call though? Is that the right call? Oh, he says not for the bloodline.
Mm, see,
Mm.
because now it seems like I it seems like they're coming back together, but they're still kind of separate at the end of the day.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go on the record because it's 427. Who's the first member, first female member of the bloodline? Are we all going with Naomi?
I say Naomi.
Easy. Well,
I
no,
say
Easy said not
Naomi.
for the bloodline. Easy, who's your first female member for the bloodline? If we ever get one, because we might go and never get one.
I mean, who
Inter-
all do we have for the females? We got Naomi, we got Naya. Um, who else?
he said Naya. I said Naya.
Yeah,
Ah man.
I think they have one. She might. I think she's on
Okay,
Evolve.
okay. Hear me out, y'all. Hear me out.
So
Tell me if
yeah.
this is crazy. Tell me if this is crazy. So you add Naya, you put the belt on Naya, right? You add um you add Naomi, you put the belt on Naomi, right?
Mhm.
The Usos win the tag titles, right?
Mhm.
Then Roman and Jacob win the SmackDown titles. Just hear me out, right?
Mhm.
So there's only one belt left, right? It's Cody's belt, right? And they're trying to get that belt by any means necessary, right? And then Cody calls his friends and they help keep the belt on him in the same while trying to take the belts off the Usos or and the bloodline where
Yeah.
you have like what this is the time where you can push LA Knight and have him take the belt off of whoever has the belt.
Are they gonna push him?
I
Are
don't know.
they gonna push him?
This is crazy, dog. Like I
he's
think
like he's like one of those ones that try to butt in on every kind of conversation that like just gone somewhere.
oh, here be another crazy one. Because Sami Zayn can't beat Trick Williams, he talks to the tribal chief and that helps him take the belt. That'd be crazy, dog, wouldn't it?
That would be crazy, but
That would be
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
honorary Uso, dog. They bring back Usi Juicy,
Hey,
baby.
he's cool, but do we really want Trick to lose the title?
And but listen, but listen, this is how you get. And see, that's why I keep asking you: do we want? Are they going to be baby faces? Or are they going to be bad guys? Because if they're bad guys, if they're heels, then this is how you get tricked to turn over. Yeah, you see, easy feeling me on that.
I I can
Yeah,
kind of see where it's
see,
going. I can
yeah,
kind of see where it's
yeah.
going.
See, easy feeling me. They need to let us be writers because I don't know what the hell they be thinking. Some of this stuff just don't make sense, dog. Like, man, man, I don't know, man.
I can
It's
see where it's going. I mean, but hey, it would be. I mean, it would be nice to have a female bloodline. Um, but yeah, they got to get some more Samoan women in
okay,
there.
easy. What about if Jacob beats Jacob beats Roman, and then the Usos turn on them because they lost faith in them. They don't want to acknowledge them.
Hmm,
Woohoo!
that could be an
Oh,
issue too. But
oh
then
yeah,
you also got where Jay he went through that whole phase. He went through that whole phase of the right hand man. Because I don't know if anybody else called it,
yeah. When
but
he told
during
him,
that first promo,
yeah. When he
he
told him,
was
get him.
looking like we don't need him. Like, why you even talking to
Ooh.
him? So
Mm,
that could be another issue right there too.
mm. I don't know. I'm turning both of them. That'd be
Hmm.
dope. See, okay. Hear me out. They don't like Jacob because they feel like he a little too reckless, right? But then they
Hmm.
lose faith in Roman, and Jimmy is like, "Hey man, I think it's time for your run. Go ahead and get Jacob," and then he helps. Jimmy helps Jay
Jay.
put the belt, but then because remember they say they want to get their wrestling moment, they want their
So
WrestleMania moment.
so
And,
Jimmy ultimate plan is for Jay to get the belt to get it
mm,
off of and they can have their
mm,
moment.
yeah,
Now when you bring
exactly.
Naomi in as the manager for Jimmy, bam, boom, bam story. I like that. Write it up. Set it on the presses. Let's
Uh,
go.
long story, hey, long term storytelling. This is what we call
Exactly.
it, right? Nah, man,
But
this has been a good show, man. I
good
like
show.
shout out to crew who came in. Appreciate you, bro. Hit me up outside in the DM, man. Hit me up so we can have some discussion. Easy. Thank you as usual, man. It
Thank you
always
to
good,
everyone
man. Cause
coming through.
yeah, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Hey, Easy. We got to get you on one time, man, and just have have a full blown discussion of many different
Yeah,
things, man, and
we're
bring you
working
on the
on some
show.
behind the scenes.
He said Jimmy is the force of reason. Jacob beats Roman. Jimmy no Jimmy no like his sides with Jacob until Zilla surprises shows.
Hey,
Um, I'm starting to lose interest in him. Yeah, are y'all starting to get like? Because to me,
really?
he does too many fanboyish shit. I'm sorry, he does too much fanboy things. Like he'll go say, "Hey, yo, man, I know you. I saw you were Zilla Fatu. You supposed to be who is that?" He went and said, "What's up to?" That he knew, and man, I can't remember if it was Cody. I can't remember who it was, and I was like, "Come on, bro, you a wrestler. You can't be standing in line fanboying."
I
You
mean,
feel
but
me?
you also got to think about it though. He's still. I mean, he's still in like the major indie promotions. I mean,
This gonna be for a different day, fellas.
yeah, yeah. He's
But but we appreciate y'all, man. We got to get some more people on the chat, get some more people in here, man, so we can host a. Once we get somewhere around 100 followers, man, when we'll probably do a PLE live with me and David to host it somewhere. We'll find a spot. So we got to get more people on, man. We get more people on, get to that 100, 200, ultimately 500, and we can have PLE somewhere where we play it
yeah.
live, and we're live with everyone. And we have different people watching different call different matches, man. It'll be fun. That's why I ultimately want to go with this with me and David. David has been a heck of a co-host, man. So I appreciate you guys. We just look forward to keep moving forward. All right. He said, "Call me Mr. Showtime." This boy be
All
wilding,
right,
man.
all right, Mr. Showtime. I'm gonna call you.
Y'all have a good one. We out.
All
Appreciate
right.
y'all.
Good night.
Yes, sir.